Hey everyone, I'm here with a 2015 Mercedes-Benz E350 4Matic sedan. Today I want to do a full in-depth tour of the vehicle, starting with the exterior and then moving into the interior. This vehicle has the Sport package, and that comes with an AMG front splitter as well as the three-pointed star in the grille of the vehicle, so it does not have a hood emblem. And with the upper trims on this vehicle, you also get a double LED eyebrow system on the headlights. This is the Package 1, Premium Package 1, so this will not have the full LED headlights and it will not have the double eyebrows, but it does have LEDs in this portion of the headlights right here. Stepping around to the side of the vehicle, we see that it has AMG Sport wheels. These are 18-inch wheels with Conti Pro Contact all-season tires. These wheels come standard on the Sport package equipped Mercedes-Benz E350 models, as well as the drilled rotors, as you can see inside the wheel wells. Full LED tail lamps with integrated rear fog lights and dual exhausts that are integrated into the rear bumper. Overall, this car is just a very elegant vehicle. Stickers for about $68,000. It has the Sport package. It has the chrome inserts for the accessory package on the door handles here. And with the Premium 1 package, it comes with keyless go system, so that means you can just, right here, just when you put your hand on the door handle, it automatically will unlock the vehicle. It has an infrared sensor right there, and that way you can just simply open the door. And the mirrors will automatically unfold a moment after you open the door. And then to lock it, you just push your thumb or any other finger right here, and then when you lock it, it automatically will flash the lights, it'll honk, and as well as fold the mirrors in. As you step inside the car, it'll automatically reset the seating position to what is programmed to your specific key that you have on you. And as soon as you shut the door, you hear that very characteristic Mercedes-Benz solid sound. To lock the doors, you just press the lock symbol right here. You have all of your seating controls right here on the door, and your memory settings for your seats, your mirrors, and your steering wheel all controlled right here. You have your headlight controls right here. With your headlights, automatic headlights right here. And if you have it in auto, your LED daytime running lights will automatically stay on. You have your parking lights right here. And then if you want to turn off your LED daytime running lights, you just put it in this park symbol here, which has two different locking positions, and that'll automatically turn off all the exterior lights on the car. And your fog light controls are right here, and those are activated once the headlights are on in the auto position, or if you select this position, then the fog lights will come on. Alright, so starting up the vehicle with the keyless go system, part of the Premium 1 package, you simply depress your foot on the brake and then hit the starter button to start the engine. And the engine roars to life. You notice when you're sitting in this position that you sit relatively low inside the vehicle and you have a really long hood. You can see the hood at all times, no matter what seating position you have in the car, as it sits almost exactly level with the dashboard of the car. So you always feel like you have the elegant, long hooded Mercedes-Benz vehicle that this car is. You have the Harman Kardon surround sound system right here, as you can see. Now that comes standard with the Premium 1 package as well. And this car does not actually have a console mounted shifter. It's all controlled via Mercedes-Benz's Magic Wand shifter, which is located right up here. And it actually works quite well. If you depress the brake and want to shift into a different gear, you just can basically click down one notch to go into neutral from park, click down 2 notches to go into drive. You'll feel a little slight movement of the vehicle as it goes into drive, and it activates the all-wheel drive system. And go up 2 notches to shift to reverse, 1 more notch to shift to neutral, and then simply depress this button right here to shift into park. You'll see it registers as park on the display. This has a burl walnut wood trim interior with beige leather, and this is all soft touch material all up along here. You have a real chrome accent strip that spans this entire length of the door back here with a bordering walnut trim right here. So the other controls that you have here are a chrome door handle, as well as your unlock and lock buttons for the doors. as well as your seat controls right here. It's actually in plastic, but it looks like it's aluminum. And you also have leather stitched door panels right here, as well as this whole leather stitched armrest. This is very soft right here as well. You also have your steering wheel tilt and telescoping controls right here. So that'll actually move the steering wheel in and out, and then always up and down as well. And then you also have your cruise control controls right here, as well as your turn signal and your windshield wiper controls on this stock as well. This car also has a 7-speed automatic transmission, and it has paddle shifters right here. So this is your downshift paddle, and this is your upshift paddle on the right side. Characteristic sport steering wheel that comes with the sport package on this car. And at parking lot speeds, this car has a very light steering feel, so it's really easy to park, and it has an amazing turning circle. I think it's about 37 feet turning circle, which is fantastic for this 200+ inch long sedan. This car also comes with standard attention assist, so that if you're coming up on an object too quickly, it'll automatically signal for you that you're coming up on the object too quickly and that you need to hit the brakes. And as soon as you hit the brakes, the car will automatically apply full braking pressure in order for you to avoid the accident. Let's see, it also has a Attention Assist Plus feature, which monitors 70 different parameters of your body through the way that the pressure is varying on your seat position and how you're interacting with the throttle and brake pedal. If you're drifting in and out of your lane, then it'll automatically, after a certain amount of time on the standard setting, it'll automatically give you a coffee warning symbol on the gauge cluster. In addition to, it'll beep at you and vibrate the steering wheel to let you know that you need to get some coffee and to wake up. So as soon as you start the vehicle, you'll notice that the Eco button down here is already activated, so that in the EPA miles per gallon cycle, when they're testing the fuel economy, this car will achieve a little bit better fuel economy by having an automatic start-stop system. So when you come to a light or something, it'll automatically shut off the engine and then reactivate the engine as soon as you let off the brake. But if you don't want that feature to be on, a lot of owners will automatically turn off the Eco button right here to keep that start-stop system from activating during normal driving. You have your heated seat controls here for your passenger and your driver. You'd have your cooled seats in this location, and your automatic rear power sunshade would be located here if you had the Premium 2 or Premium 3 packages. And the Eco button and system is automatically standard. You have your hazard warning lights right here. And you have your automatic dual zone climate control system down here, with all your temperature controls for your driver and passenger, as well as their zone that you want to activate, whether it be your feet and your head, which it's at right now. And you also have your fan speed control here, and you just simply press up to increase the speed or press down to decrease the speed. And then you have your automatic, so you can set it to automatically defrost all the windows, and that keeps the air conditioning on. Your max defrost for the front windshield, max defrost right here for your rear window. You can turn the whole system off right here, so you don't have any airflow coming into the vehicle. AC on and off button here, and as well as your max cool feature right here, which turns on your automatic recirculation mode, which is this button here, as well as turns on the air conditioning on full blast. You have your zone right here, so if you press zone, you can independently switch the driver and passenger temperatures. So, and then as soon as you press zone off, then it'll automatically go back so that both temperatures are equal for the driver and passenger. So coming to the main control screen here, we have the Mercedes-Benz analog clock that is standard on all Mercedes-Benz E-Class vehicles for this generation of the Mercedes-Benz lineup. What you can do to turn on the command system is press the on button, which is right here. This is how you seek between different menus, as well as switch between radio stations. It's all controlled via the command control knob right here, but there are hard keys that go straight to different menus right here located on the dashboard. That way you don't have to scroll through any menus, you can just press straight to those specific menus. You can dial in phone numbers via Bluetooth right here, or radio stations with this keypad right here. You can also watch movies inside the vehicle, which is a standard feature. This is a DVD player, so you can put a DVD disc right here. So it's a single disc CD player, or it has a single disc DVD player in one, so you can watch a movie while you're sitting in park as well. So going on to the storage of this vehicle, this car has a lot of storage. If you look underneath the passenger seat, you have a little cubby right there. You also have one underneath the driver's seat right there. Seat comfort up front is really excellent. You feel like you're well positioned for corners in this car. It has really firm bolstering, but it's also very well contoured for both short passengers and drivers, as well as tall passengers and drivers like myself. You have an auto-dimming rear view mirror as standard, with your rain sensing wipers that come standard with this vehicle as well. This car will also have a panoramic sunroof that comes with the Premium 2 and Premium 3 packages. This car, since it's just a Premium 1 package, has simply a single pane sunroof. In addition, if you plan to use this as a dual visor and put the visor up there, this has a secondary visor that is located beneath that one, so you can have two visors for both the driver and the passenger as well. So let's take a look in the back seat and see what kind of features the rear seat passengers have in this car as well. So stepping into the back seat of this vehicle, the first thing you hear is the really solid door thunk that this car has. It's one of the most solid doors I've ever felt in the car. Much more solid than any of its Japanese competitors from Lexus, Infiniti, and Acura. You have your automatic window controls down here, and you have your leather stitched armrest right here, as well as your door panels, and even this whole piece right here is all soft touch as well, so it's not hard plastic like many competitors. You have your seat belts that have a very large range of motion back here that have pre-tensioners also as standard for extra safety in frontal and side collisions. And down here you have a little bit of extra storage with the 12-volt power outlet. You have your rear seat vents that come standard on this car as well. Another feature that I wanted to mention about the front seat passengers that I forgot about was if you lift up this control right here, it'll automatically open up all of the storage bins that you have on that side, and these can be closed or opened independently from one another as well. You have a rear seat armrest, and this also has some storage inside. And if you press this button, the cup holders will automatically deploy, as most German cars have very intricate cup holder designs, and this car is no exception. So for rear seat passengers, they also have the automatic rear sunshade. So with the press of a button, just press that right there, and you can see in the rearview mirror that the sunshade is deploying. And with another press of your button, of that same button on the center console, it'll automatically retract. Alright, so now let's take a look at the rear trunk of this car. So let's switch off the engine here. It'll automatically shut the car off, and it'll automatically remind you to grab your key so you don't forget that, since it has a keyless go system. It's a little windy out here, so I apologize for the wind noise. But as we step around the car, we also see that this car has a rear spoiler that was an accessory added on by the dealership, and that's a very common feature that Mercedes-Benz owners usually gravitate toward. A cool feature that came standard on 2015 models with the Premium 1 package was a standard foot activated trunk system. So basically you just swipe your foot underneath the trunk like that. As long as you have the key on you, it'll automatically lift up. And as you can tell, there's a lot of storage within the trunk itself. It's not too deep, and that's mainly because it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, so it's a lot of the differentials and mechanical aspects of the car directly below this portion of the vehicle. As I said before, most German cars, if you want to work on the, if you have like a flat tire and you need to be working on the side of the road, this feature right here, you can just put that right there and it'll automatically clip onto the weather stripping of the trunk. So that's a really nice feature. It's really handy in case you don't want to be trying to fight the entire system when you're trying to get the tire out of the trunk of the car. So this is almost a full-size spare tire. It's a little bit more narrow than a full-size spare tire, but it has the same 18-inch diameter as the wheels on the car that comes standard. You have your full jack system, and as well as a patch kit and a wrench so that you can undo all the lug nuts on your car. You have your battery back here, so that keeps it away from the heat source of the engine, so it lasts a lot longer. So another cool feature that the trunk has is you also have this feature that also is an accessory of the vehicle. And if you pull this tray out, you can put different like items if you're going to a party, or if you want to work on your laptop at a business meeting or some type of sort and you're out in the field. You can put your laptop right here, but it also is expandable depth-wise and height-wise. So push down right there and you can put like a large party tray in there, or some type of different food or groceries, so it doesn't move around. It's very solid, so it doesn't really move around. And what's nice is you can just kind of push that back in there and you still have all this space left for all your other groceries that you have. And to retract it, you just press this button right here. But in order for it not to come back too fast and spring loaded, just basically you got to press the button and then feed it back up with your hand so it doesn't get, it's not too noisy. Another thing that the rear trunk has is it has dual 60/40 split rear folding seats. You just pull to these levers here, really close at hand, not too far of a reach, in order to expand the cargo space of this vehicle and to fold down the rear seats. Now, in order to close the rear trunk, you can either swipe your foot again underneath the rear bumper, or you can press the buttons up here that are located on the trunk lid itself. And you can either lock the trunk right here if you don't want anybody seeing anything that you might have in the trunk by pressing the lock symbol right here, or just to close the trunk, press this button right here. So stepping into the rear seat, once again, just wanted to show the 60/40 split folding rear seats. So I've already unlocked from the trunk the rear seats, so they should fold down right away. And so this is the 60% section. And as you can see right here, the seat belt goes for the center passenger, goes with the seat, so you don't have any belt that comes from the shelf down to the seat back. And you also have metal lined rear seats right here to prevent any objects from impaling the rear passengers in a frontal collision. And it also folds down for this other side, the passenger side of the vehicle as well, with the same type of steel reinforced back seat system as the driver's side. And they shut with a very solid thunk, as well as the rear doors. So that just about covers it for the interior and exterior tour of this 2015 Mercedes-Benz E350 4Matic sedan. This car has 20,400 miles and it drives as if it was brand new. The overall driving experience is very luxurious. The Sport package has a little bit more of a firm ride and just a little bit more tire noise because of the increased diameter of the wheels. But braking pressure is about equal to the luxury package that comes standard on the car, despite having the drilled rotors. Now, quietness is superb, rides a little bit more firmer than the luxury package, but it's nowhere near close to being harsh in any way. So thank you again for watching this full review of this vehicle, and if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the section below. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Thanks.